So here with our trades is Scott Nations, founder of Nations Indexes. Up first here, we've got Delta Airlines. That airline reporting a fourth quarter beat, though, saying bookings for corporate and leisure travel has picked up from COVID lows, but shares of DAL are down big after the company trimmed its 2024 earnings forecast. Scott, is Delta flying high or getting grounded in 2024?
Delta's a hold, and as you pointed out, the problem is the forward guidance. Interesting that they beat on EPS, but they're going to guide lower in the future. UAL is actually the worst performer in the entire S&P, so the entire space is getting hammered. One important distinction, Delta does not fly the 737 MAX 9 that United does, and which has been in the news so much lately. It's a tough space to invest in, but Delta is the best name in the space if you want to be in it.
So Delta, Courtney, what do you think? Would you want to be in Delta or another airline out there, if at all?
I completely agree with that point, that of all the airlines, this is the one you want to be in. I mean, they have a really strong balance sheet. Their free cash flow is very impressive. And I think generally one thing that hasn't recovered yet is international travel as much as domestic. So airlines such as Delta, which have more international legs, is something that I think can continue to benefit in 2024.
All righty, up next is another UnitedHealth, Scott. That company reporting a better-than-expected fourth quarter, but shares falling because of soaring medical costs. Your trade on UNH.
It's a buy. We shouldn't be surprised that there's inflation in healthcare costs, but the company still beat on EPS. Isn't that the definition of a well-managed company? Costs are going up, and they still manage to beat on EPS. So I actually applaud their performance. Yes, the medical cost ratio was much higher than expected, and it's been higher than expected 7 out of the last 10 quarters. That's certainly a problem. But right now, the stock, which is down a few percent, is being hurt because it's defensive. That sounds like a strange complaint to me, and it's one that would carry weight only when the market's a little frothy.
All right. Courtney, your thoughts on UnitedHealth?
I'm agreeing with you again here, but yeah, I think you want to look at this optimistically. They're actually the largest provider of Medicare Advantage plans, and especially as we have an aging population, that's going to benefit them. Some of the concerns, too, with the additional costs, I think a lot of those are one-time things, which they pointed out. There's a lot of people going in for RSV vaccines, and COVID has spiked recently. Some of that is just seasonality, and I think you want to try to strip that out where you can.
All right, and finally, let's get a look at Goldman Sachs. The company is set to report results on Tuesday. What's the trade on Goldman? Are we going to see the capital markets recovery?
Goldman is also a buy. The valuation is very low with the forward PE a tick below 11. That's right. It's not even in the teens. Earnings estimates have been coming down over the last 30 days. That's a little bit of a problem. But this company is dirt cheap. It's not just a buy. It's a long-term buy and hold. The only problem I see for the stock is the potential for them to not be getting out of the consumer lending as quickly as they should. All of the senior leadership below the C-suite hates this failed experiment with consumer lending. So if they get out, this would be one of those situations where drastic or ruthless is not a bad thing.
All right, Courtney, Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley, they're both out next week.
Oh, good point. I do like Goldman Sachs here. I think specifically when we're talking about their retail business and them spinning that off, that is going to be a good thing to them so they can get back to their bread and butter, which, as our guest earlier had pointed out, David, he was talking about how investment banking is actually likely going to be a beneficiary next year when you're looking at banks, especially as rates are coming down. I think that's where Goldman's likely going to benefit.
All right. Scott Nations, thank you very much for the 3 o'clock lunch. Courtney, you're sticking around.